Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. First day of spring, beautiful 45, sunny. Tomorrow 50 and sunny. We get warmer as the week goes, and yeah, maybe later in the week a spot of rain, a touch of rain, but we're going to get into the 50s most of the week and high 50s as we
Very
proceed.
good. I'm all for it. Yay.
Yeah, very much so. Cande, I told you earlier in the hour, we gave the details. We had great things. You had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. Different things that went on, celebrations, and it was fantastic. So I left out one part, which was not to be forgotten. One of the best things I've ever seen.
What?
All right. So Saturday evening, when Abigail was having a sleepover with some friends, it was already pre-planned that Leah was going with a friend to support their friends who were performing in the Santa Marich's high school production of All Shook Up. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Right. So they go. Leah was taken, with a friend. They went. So Elijah, the whole weekend, one of Leah's very close friends, actually a few of them are, but one who she's very close with, was in the show and had a pretty big role. So Elijah all weekend was like, yeah, I think I want to go. I want to go see her perform. I want to go. Okay. So, and by the way, I'm not, even though we're going to get to the show in a second, I don't want to name any of the kids because I don't know if parents want the kids' names on the radio or anything like that. I understand. So, but yeah, so Elijah's like, I want to go support this girl. Okay, great.
Elijah.
Now, Abigail's having a sleepover. Dana and her mother are here in the house. So I'm like, you know what? Me, Elijah, and my father-in-law, we got out of Dodge, Cande.
Oh, good for you.
Let's go. So we go to the school, and I go up to the ticket booth, and I say, do you have tickets left for tonight? Not only do we have tickets left, but there's a pack of 3 that we could not sell that are actually in the front row. Do you want the front row?
Oh.
So I look at Elijah. I said, Elijah, do you want the front row? Of course he wants the front row.
Of course.
So now we're sitting in the front row of All Shook Up musical. And the lights go out. I've seen high school shows before, middle school
too.
Anyway.
Many times.
And now here's high school. Leah's in 9th grade, so now here's high school show. This might be the first actual high school one I saw at the high school. Lights go down, first number comes up, and Cande, my jaw was on the floor. I'm like, oh, am I in New York City? Is this Broadway? What is going on here? So now, let me backtrack for a second. The show, All Shook Up, is a show that features all of Elvis's music set to a fake story, and the story is about some, Elvis-type guy in the 50s who rolls into a small town and, spreads his love throughout the town, and it becomes like a romantic comedy, and all the different people in the town start falling in love with each other, and it's just a wacky kind of...
Adorable.
Right. It's a very fun show. So watching this, number 2 act, not, scene number 3, scene number 4, and it's a full musical, right? And now we're 10, 15 minutes in, 20 minutes into the show. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Cande, you could have taken the Santa Marich's High School production of All Shook Up and put it on any cruise ship in the world. Honestly, it was absolutely, standing ovation, jaw on the floor. I'm like, it was incredible. The kids were incredible. I am
so happy to hear that. There's so much talent out there. It's so good to see. We're always worried about our kids, as we should be, but they really come through.
Oh my God, there were some some of these kids were just incredible. Even the ones who are just okay singers, they kill it with their acting and dancing. And then some of the really good singers, you're just like, oh my God, how did they?
Wonderful.
Yeah, they just.
I love hearing that. I really do.
And then, just to prove my point, Leah couldn't stop texting me She's like, oh my God, this is right. My father-in-law thought it's like the best thing he's ever seen.
Oh, wow.
Right? So we go home, my Dana and my mother-in-law sitting on the couch, and the three of us, right? Myself, my father-in-law, and Leah, three different types of people, three different personalities, and we all said the same thing. And they thought that we were messing with them. Like Dana and Sweets were like, come on, say it couldn't have been that good. And we would not stop for hours and hours, and we could not stop about how this show was so good. Yeah.
So Leah's friend was very good, I take it.
Oh, yes. And look, we are, she knows, and most of the people that were in the show, and we are, we know a lot of the families of a lot of the people that were in the show. There were so many good kids in the show. The main stars of the show were just, I mean, you wouldn't have believed it. I mean, really, I wish everyone could have seen this show. It was that good. And Leah thought it was so good that she dragged Dana the next day, Sunday, to see the matinee. She goes, Mom, you got to come with me to see the matinee. Before tennis, she took Dana to see
how much she liked it.
The matinee. Yeah. So, anyway, had to give them a huge shout out this morning.
Wow, unbelievable. Yeah. I love hearing that. What a busy weekend you had.
It was like the perfect weekend. It really was. So, everything was great. And, had that wonderul experience. So glad Elijah dragged me to go see the show.
Absolutely.
It was a great move. Cande, we have less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. Still got a bunch of things to get to. Going to tell you why dad jokes are a good thing. There's actually been a study on this. Boots that maybe you'll think of buying, we'll see. They're going to run a little expensive. We'll get to that as well, and lots more. Your national days, your good news stories as well. We're entering the first day of spring here today, and we're going to hit about 45 or so, and then later in the week get up into the mid-50s. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.